Okay, we have Twitch integration, which is... Hold on, let me move. We have Twitch integration, which is being tested as experimental at the moment. So, we have collect enabled, so it allows you guys to trigger the mana collection, so that I don't have to remember to click all the time. And then we have pet, so if one of the familiars on the screen shares your display name, that's yours and you get to pet it. Claim also lets you rename one of the roaming familiars to match your display name, so max 1 per chatter. So I can change them in a minute too. There's also familiar naming mode. So there's I've got it on raffle. So if it's off, people don't rename new familiars. For the raffle, it holds a raffle in chat when new familiars are summoned or fused. So I thought we could try that too. There's also for chatters, followers, and subscribers. I don't think I want to do it for subscribers. And maybe not followers. But like chatters might be fun. Also, warning, selecting followers will also include anonymous followers. But I mean, all of my follows are on anonymous anyway. And then show familiar names, so it shows the names of the familiar when they're active. But it will disable click-through in overlay mode, which I'm not using right now. So yeah, we're gonna try out the new things. Okay, we have 3. We have Wiss, we have Fox, we have G. Also, G is Ricky the Cranky Squirrel. Wait, where am I? There am I. Hi, I'm back. So yeah, I thought we could... Oh wait. My PC was just like, I'm going to do updates and snooze, and it's like, nah. Okay, so... Summon new ones. And then it said it's going to do a raffle in chat, but I think you've all claimed pets. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. But we can try. Because I wanna test things, so type raffle to enter the raffle. Is this called raffle? I don't think it's gonna work because you guys have already claimed them. So I'm not sure if the raffle for making new ones is gonna work because you guys all have claimed red pandas. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we can try, I guess. You know what? I don't have one. I'll enter. I'm not sure how to end the raffle though. What if you fusion us? Then I am assuming you'll be whatever the fusion is. How do I end the raffle though? Oh, Fox got it, apparently. But Fox is also a red panda. That's kind of weird. Okay, at least we know. It doesn't, like, say. I guess it's just... Maybe whoever's first in chat gets it? I don't know. Oh, the raffle ended there. I don't think I like that if you already have one, you can get another one. That feels kind of mean. Because, like, if... I don't know if it does it by who's fastest or whatever. Because, like, Fox was the first one in. So I don't know. It feels a bit odd to me. That will be my feedback, I think. Like, if someone's already got an animal, I feel like if they enter the raffle, maybe there should be a way that someone can't have more than one pet. If you can't, like, rename the pet on the screen more than once, I don't think it's fair if they can have a pet on the screen and then enter the raffle and then also get a pet named after them. I feel like it'd be less of a worry for, like, bigger streamers, but for me, I feel bad because Yarrow doesn't have an animal yet, and then Fox already has one, and then Fox got one. Can I be twice on the screen? Probably. Yes. You can be twice on the screen, but I don't want that to be two. Okay, yeah, I don't know. So far my feedback is if it says that I can only have, where is it? If it says max one per chatter for allowing them to name the roaming familiars on the screen, I feel like it should still be one per chatter when it comes to a raffle and stuff as well. Maybe, because otherwise someone could realistically, every time I do a raffle, people could just keep coming and claiming the pat. And then it's not, like, a fair chance for everyone to have one, if that makes sense. But, like, hold on. It seems silly that I don't have a red panda, so now I have a red panda. Wouldn't the raffle be random? Probably, but it is weird that 3 of us entered it and then you're the one who won it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's random, if someone already has one on the screen and they enter the raffle and they win, I think that's a bit unfair. Because then if multiple people wanted to get a familiar who doesn't have one, then it's a bit unfair if someone already has one on the screen and then they win the raffle. Like, I don't know if that's something that could be implemented, but, like, it's like if you played the game and, like, say Neon came in or something, and Neon named one of the familiars after himself, and then every time you did a raffle, Neon's name came up and won, then you'd just have a squad full of Neons. And, like, and then if other people were, like, trying to get one as well, then it'd be a bit unfair if there's, like, a whole squad with, like, one person. Oh, welcome in, Proto. The raffle is random, but if you have multiple ongoing, you can only win one. The timer resets if you summon and fuse another in the 1 minute timer. Okay. Okay, cool, that's good to know. I was gonna say, like, it would be a smidge unfair if there was a whole team of the same person, but that makes sense. Okay, let's do a couple and see. Like, we can do, like, a few, because I've got, like, 900. So we'll do a few for the raffle. So if there's anyone who wants to get a familiar, then, like, try for the raffle, and then we'll see what happens. It helps if you're summoning 3 quite quickly. Okay, we can do that. And see what people say. Like, see if everyone types raffle, then we'll see who wins the raffles. Okay, so we've got Cat. And then we've got Wagon. Let's see if it works. There we go. So if we do raffle. Yarrow, if you're still here, if you want to type raffle again. We'll see if Yarrow gets one this time. So then we can give it a bit of a test. Oh, welcome in, Neon. I hope you're doing well today. And before this doesn't work, we will try our darndest. That's what we're here for. We're here to test. And before it only works for one of them and not all 3. But we'll try. Okay, yeah, Fox got another one, so Fox has 3 now. And then Neon and Proto both got one. Okay. Let's switch up the ones that we have on this. Have name. So neon. Oh, wait, who? The one that neither's worse is. Do that for now. There we go. I like the pet. The petting's really cute. And you've used a 2 of mine, so I only have 2. We can try. Hold on. Hold on. So here, let me find which ones are done. You're that one. So I'm gonna favorite, so then I know which one you are. Because otherwise I'll use the wrong ones. To explain the thinking about allowing multiple with the raffle is to stop a situation where someone has one and it's in your storage and never comes out again and they can't join any future raffles. But maybe we need to weigh it based on how many you have. Yeah, like, it seems... Like, it's cool. I like the idea of the raffle and everything, but it does seem a little bit unfair if, like, someone already has multiple familiars. Mark for fusion instead of favoring. Okay. Ah. There we go. I will get there in the end. There we go. There you go. I mean, we could use both of yours again, I think, Fox. Because they're both tier 2. So... you're there. And then you're... that one's on the screen. Yeah, you're that one. So we could fuse you again, and then you'll have one. Oh, that's adorable. And we got a red one as well. I only have a green one of them. Hey. Yep. So there's Whis, me, Neon, Proto, and Fox. Let me take me off actually, and we'll put G back in. Because, like, I'm the streamer, so, like, I don't necessarily need to have mine on the screen. This also... yeah, the commands that you can are pinned at the top of the page as well. So if you do exclamation mark collect, you can trigger the mana collection, so I don't have to keep clicking Avia. If you do exclamation mark pet, you can pet your familiar. We can't do claim right now because everyone, like all of the ones on screen have been claimed. But like claim works. I tried claim before and it works, so... Positivity. Thank you for being my friend. You make my days happier when you are around. I'm really tired, so if I'm a smidge lackluster today, it's because I'm tired. We're planning to increase the number you can have on screen as a streamer too, to be confirmed exactly how many, but definitely 10 plus. I'm so excited for that. The Red Panda army can grow. We will grow the Red Panda army very slowly over time. I was about to ask about that. Yeah, it will make sense to have like 4 on the screen. We will have a big army of familiars and it will be wonderful. We can summon some more soon, I think. How much do we have? We have 400. We can summon another one. Do we want to summon? We'll summon Spirit. There we go. Yarrow, now's your chance. I know I keep calling out Yarrow, but Yarrow did try to enter the raffle the first couple of times, so... Yeah, how is everyone else doing today, by the way? I hope everyone's having a nice day. I had work, and I didn't sleep very well last night, hence so tired. So... It is not ideal. If Yarrow doesn't get this one in the raffle, then I'm gonna chuck one on the screen, and then Yarrow can claim it. Because I feel bad that Yarrow hasn't got one yet. Nah, what do you mean, nah? There you go, Yarrow, you got one anyway. Nah, what do you mean, nah? Shaking my head. Okay, for now, I'm gonna have to take one of the red pandas off the screen because we'll have Yarrow on the screen for a bit, so... For now... Yeah. Why do you have the crying emote, Yarrow? You got one of the familiars, what do you mean? Shaking my head. I was planning to go to bed, but then I saw Amii streaming and I was like, oh heck yeah. Hey, I appreciate that you stayed up to watch some of this. Honestly, I have no idea what the plan for the stream is today. Like, originally, I was like, maybe I'll do Pokemon, and then I was like, I don't know if I fancy Pokemon. And then I got in my own head about everything, because I'm like, if I do something else, then people might not be as interested as when I play Pokemon. And then I freaked out. So, but I said to Proto that I was gonna stream this to test out the Twitch integration. So I figured this could be like a good start of stream where we test stuff and like yap and stuff, and then if I can figure out another game, then we'll do another game at some point. But yeah, the anxiety was very strong today for like, do I stream another game? Kind of thing. And then there's some ideas I want to run by you guys at some point too. I had work early this morning, gotta do it again tomorrow morning. I don't envy you, I hate early mornings. But at least you can get it over and done with, is the benefit of that. You're a ghost poop? What's wrong with the ghosts? The ghosts are cute! Just fuse someone with Yarrow. We probably do have one that we can use. Yarrow, do you want to be fused with a dragon? Because I refuse to fuse anyone with the diamond cat. Because, like, if we summon one, like, we can summon one, but then it's gonna go into a raffle again. So we could just use one of the dragons. I'm not worth the cat, I see. No one's worth the cat, it's diamond. It's diamond rarity, Yarrow. No one is worth the diamond. It's literally the only diamond one I've ever got. We're not doing that. We're not fusing anyone with the diamond. If you want to be fused with a cat, I will summon a cat. but I refuse to use anyone with diamond. Like, hold on, if we go here, then so if we fuse you with a dragon, you'll be this. If we fuse you with the cat, you'll be a hedgehog. So would you rather be another kind of ghost, or would you like to be a hedgehog? Because they're the ones that we can fuse with the spirit. I might do a little test with familiar findings too at some point, testing how I should use it as a dual PC user. Yeah, that would be cool. Honestly, I really enjoy this game. I had it open yesterday for ages because I was just chilling. So, like, I was playing Animal Crossing as well because, you guys saw my island. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad with all the flowers and stuff. So yeah. I had this on in the background with the music and stuff, and then I was digging out my flowers and it was like really chill. I got a drop, but thanks for testing. Thank you for dropping in, Proto. If I can think of any more feedback, I will drop you a DM. But for the most part, it seems to be running really well. So you guys did well. I am having a good time. Sonic? Okay. So we're gonna get a cat. And it is this one. Ignore the raffle because we're using yarrow. There you go. I don't know if it's gonna work, G, because I fused it for yarrow. Because yarrow complained about being the ghost. So now yarrow is a hedgehog. So I don't know if it's going to change yarrows to G, which I think is unfair if that happens. We'll see. Like, I might just turn off the raffle. Because, like, everyone has a pet now. Everyone has a familiar now. So, like, we'll see what happens when the raffle ends. And then, if it does that, like, if it changes yarrow, that's kind of bad. But if it doesn't, then good. That's some good testing then. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying to test the things. Oh, welcome in, Mr. Fane. Just doing some testing. Having some fun with it. Curious to see what happens if you fuse one of the familiars that you've just summoned if you have the raffle on, because we fused one for yarrow, but we also summoned it and I've got raffle on at the moment. But it looks like it just disappears, like the raffle, so far. So it looks like it's probably good. I think it's been about a minute. So I think if it were gonna do the raffle, it would have done it by now. Okay, cool, that's good. That's good to know. So if you have raffle on and you summon, and then you fuse the one that you summon with one that is already named, then the raffle doesn't work, which is cool, because it would be kind of unfair if someone yoinked a thing. So that's cool. I like that. Can you do a test for me? It depends what the test is. If it's something that I can do, yes. If it's not something that I can do, no. Ow. I just went to drink and I clanked my mug against my teeth. That was silly. Can you name an unnamed familiar? Yes. If you type in this bit, then yes. Can you name it Raffle? No. That's against the rules. I think it only works as the Raffle if you do a summon. But we can try. Let me put this one in the thing for a minute too. Yeah, I'm assuming because we didn't summon it, like, now, it didn't trigger the Raffle, so I don't think it's gonna work. Because I feel like that would be too easy to then just have people get, like, multiple, if not. What if you fuse two familiars claimed by different people? Who is willing to test this theory? Like, who's willing to let me fuse a familiar? I don't think I can with Fox, but like, what about if you do one right now with the name Raffles though? Then I'm gonna assume it will only do the raffle for whichever one we summon. I don't think it will let you raffle the dragon as well as the ghost if we were to summon a ghost. We haven't done the raffle yet. We're doing it now. Hold on. There you go. Now there's a raffle. The dragon doesn't count, I don't think, so... So the raffle's gonna be for the cat, not for the dragon. And now we wait. But what we will do is, I'd be down for the fusing test if I get one. Okay. Like, the only one on the screen that we can fuse right now... To be fair, we can fuse Yarrow and G together. But beyond that, we need to, like, summon some and then we can fuse them. Because I think most of us are, like... Oh, there we go. Okay, so it does do double. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna fuse Fox and G and see what happens. Yes, that one's Neon. Neon can stay. There is Fox. There is G. It worked. Loophole. Okay, apparently it chooses one of the names at random by the look of it, so I fused Fox and I fused G, and it remained Fox. Okay, we don't need this many Foxes. Okay, that one can go. Where are we? There's Fox. There's Westwood. Where's back on? There we go. G didn't get wrecked because G also has a red panda, but in the grand scheme of when we're fusing, then yeah, G got kind of wrecked. But that's good to know. That's good to know. So if you name one of the animals, if you name it a familiar exclamation mark raffle, and then you have the raffle, then both of said familiars will get raffled off, which is intriguing. I also didn't know where to put myself again for this game, so I am the roof of the house again. Can you raffle me? Rename one of yours as raffle, and then raffle you off? We can certainly try. How many of these are you? I think that you're only that one now, and then the ferret one. Okay, well, name this one. Okay, that one will be raffle, and then we'll get rid of that one for now. Limit testing. Yeah, so you're now raffle. So it will do the same again. I imagine it will do the same again because that's no longer you. That is now raffle. So I assume it will do the same thing again, where it will do like the double raffle when I summon one here. But let's give it a go. Alright, there you go. Raffle ongoing, I guess. So there's the ghost and the mouse up for grabs if people wanna raffle. I know what for test purposes I'll raffle as well. Yay, I got to be one. Oh, I got the ghost though. So Fox went back to being Fox. And then I am the ghost. BRB, take your time, Wiss. I do have a question for you guys at some point though. It's about content, so hopefully you will be willing to give me some feedback on content stuff. Fox rigged the raffle. Fox did rig the raffle, I agree. Hope it is intended to re-raffle familiar. It probably isn't. We may have found an interesting loophole. I don't know though. Like, I said to Proto that I'll message them later with any more feedback that I have, so I can mention it to them and say, yo, was this intended? Because, like, it's kind of cool, but was it intended? Yeah, don't forget, if you guys want to claim your daily Animal Crossing villager, if you haven't already, it's only 5 channel points. If you hate which villager you are, you can re-roll it for 250, or if there's a specific villager you want who isn't Shino, you can pay 1,500 channel points to change it to a specific villager. Actually, I don't know what... Hold on. I want to test something. Okay, social... Not social. Ah, Jin is Olaf. I just wanted to see what Jin was. Can you raffle me away again? I am leaving soon. If I change your name, don't enter the goddamn raffle. Like, if you want to be raffled away, so then you're not here or whatever, then we'll raffle. Okay, raffle. And then, do we have enough to summon? Yeah, we have enough to summon. I want to summon a dragon. There you go, raffle. Enjoy. Waha! I'm the only one. I'm gonna win. I see what you did that for. Can't believe none of y'all are petting your pets. Bad. Banned? I could ban. I could ban if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Okay, there we go. And D1 because we were the only two who did the raffle. Positivity. Books. Thank you for being in my life. You make me very happy. And you are very I can't talk. You are very generous. Thank you for being you. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna put it back so then there's like different people on the screen because then it's unfair if someone has two. And then there we go. So G was Proto, Neon, Hero. Other ones on the screen for now. Although what we will do actually is if we there we go. Now we have a variety of familiars and not like they're the same. And now, for now, we're going to turn off the raffle. Because we tried it now, so we know what it does. For those good words, I will go to bed. Have a lovely, tasty, lovely person. Thank you, Fox. Have good sleep. Although, before you go quickly, actually, I'm going to ask the content-related question that I had. So, I've started Xenoblade Chronicles, like, twice on stream. I haven't finished it yet. If I were to play it again, would you guys prefer if I just did a recap and then finished the game? Or would you like for me to just go back to the start and have that as like my main game and do at least one long stream of it per week and then just get through the game? Because I want to finish the goddamn game. I want to finish the game. But because it's been so long, it's been like over a year since I streamed it, so I kind of want to start it again. Recap is good. I kind of want to start it again and just do like long streams, but I don't know whether that would deter people from watching streams. So, like, if I were potentially to start it again, would you guys still be interested in watching the streams? There would still be streams of other stuff. There would be like minimum one per week of Xenoblade, and there would be quite long Xenoblade streams. But then there would also be other ones. Like, I would also do like Pokemon and Animal Crossing, and I want to go back to PC games and stuff as well. So welcome back, Quiz. You're just in time for me trying to puzzle out some content. Because, like, I was torn on, like, recapping Xenoblade or just restarting Xenoblade, but then the thing with restarting it is I'm worried people just wouldn't want to watch or whatever. So I'm trying to puzzle it out, because I would do, like, one chunky stream per week at least of Xenoblade, but I'd also mix in other stuff. Like, I would still play Pokemon, I would still play Animal Crossing. There's some PC games I want to go back to and stuff like that. So I'm trying to puzzle it out. It depends how far you got to near the end. About 2/3 of the way. I don't want to say too much in case there's anyone like here or lurking who plans to play the game, but I think I'm roughly 2/3 of the way through. I still had like a hefty chunk of game left. So I was after the infamous meme. Like, I don't think this is spoilers. I was after the "that's done ban over there" part. So roughly 2/3 of the way through the game, I would say. So yeah, like, you don't have to let me know, like, right now. Like, you can chuck it in, like, the feedback part of the Discord or whatever, but, like, I feel like chunky streams of Xenoblade and starting again is maybe what I want to do, but, like, if it comes at the detriment of no one's gonna watch it, then I guess I can do a recap, but I would prefer to start it again, I think. So yeah. Content is hard. It depends on how big of a recap you would need to give. Also, there's a few people new here that haven't watched you from the start of your Xenoblade stream, so starting again might not be too bad either. It's recapping like 2/3 of the game, so it would have to be quite an in-depth big recap if I were. It'd probably have to be like a substantial stream of pure recap. So it'd probably be like an entire long stream of like watching cutscenes to catch people up with where we were, plus me yapping about all the stuff we'd done. So like it feels like that would also be a lot of work. Plus, because it's been so long since I played it, and because I've been playing like Xenoblade X more than that recently, I would have to get used to the controls and stuff again too, so I feel like maybe just starting it again would be fun. I'll be fine watching it again if you do it that way. I appreciate that, folks. It's like you work so hard for everyone but yourself. I see how unhappy you are. What do you mean? Time for bed. Night night, everyone. Good night, Fox. Thank you for being here and helping me test things. I forgot we could do that. Yeah, I'll have a think about it and try and puzzle it out, and then decide what I want to do. Long Xenoblade stream it is then. You seem convinced that I'm gonna do the recap. Oh my god, naked ass. Where? Oh wait, the 3 stream streak. I get it now. I was really confused for a sec. I was like, where's naked? The confusion. It was great. I told you, I'm kind of tired. My brain isn't quite with it today. You're streaking? How dare you? Starting over seems to be the best option, since I don't know how many people would be down to watch a full stream of only recap with not much else happening. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about as well, because the recap will be very chunky. Like, the streams will be chunky, but the recap will be really chunky as well, because, like I said, I did like 2/3 of the game, so there's a lot. Honestly, you sounded excited to replay from the beginning, so I say do that if that's what excites you the most in regards to Xenoblade. Oh, you're all good, Neon. You don't have to apologise for not messaging much. I totally get the total battery being zapped. I feel a bit like that today. I'm very tired today, but I wanted to stream, so I wanted to test this, and then I kind of want to do something else, but I don't know what I want to do. So I'm still trying to decide what to do. I was on board with recap, but if you think it's better to start over to get used to the gameplay and people not seeing it from the beginning, yeah, I feel like it's probably going to be better to start again. Because, like, I did a lot, but I'm also... like, I would like a bit of a refresher as well. Like, obviously, I've beaten the game multiple times. I know the story and how it ends and what happens and all that kind of thing. But I would also kind of like to play through at least some of it again. So if I want to do some of it again, I might as well do all of it again, kind of thing. I agree with Neon. If you're more excited to start over, do that. I am excited to start over if I were to start over. Like, my main big worry is I'm scared that people aren't going to be interested. Because, like, I know it's a big RPG, I know it's a big time sink, which is why I'm saying, like, I'll do, like, a substantial stream of it every week. Like, I'm committing to at least one chunky Xenoblade stream per week. If I were to restart. But I also... sorry. I also want to play other games too. Like, it's not gonna be like Amy's restarting Xenoblade and that's literally all she's going to stream until she beats Xenoblade. Because I would like to mix some other games in there, like for my own sanity, as well as everyone else's sanity and enjoyment. But I would do, like, chunky, substantial streams of Xenoblade 2. And then we can get to, like, Future Connected, and Xenoblade 2, and Torna, and maybe Xenoblade 3 and Future Redeemed if people enjoy the Xenoblade enough. Because, like, obviously, you know, we all know I like Xenoblade. I've been streaming Xenoblade X quite a lot, and people seemed to enjoy Xenoblade X, so I'm hoping that the enjoyment would still be there for Xenoblade 1. Because, like, technically I've streamed Torna before, when it first dropped. And I still have that. Like, I still have, like, my original playthrough of that. I want to put that on the VOD channel at some point, and I will put that on the VOD channel at some point. I don't know when yet. But yeah, I feel like it's been so long since I did Xenoblade that I kind of want to restart it, because I feel like it'll be more exciting for everyone if I just restart it at this point. I feel that after I left the VC with G, I just don't feel like talking using my voice for the rest of the day. The worry of my other friend who now thinks something's happened. Oh, that's not ideal. Such a mood happens to me more than I'd like. Honestly, yeah. I hope that we can all recharge soon. Because it's not good when everyone is just, like, battery drained. I've replayed games plenty of times because I like them, and tuning into a stream where someone's enjoying themselves doesn't sound like a bad thing. True. Watching someone enjoy replaying something over watching someone do things they don't enjoy for the sake of viewers. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, I think you guys can probably tell I've been enjoying the games I've been streaming recently. I feel bad because I know that I still owe the rest of Pico Park as a charity incentive, but for the sake of my mental health, I've needed to take a break from Pico Park because that is not a game I've been enjoying. Like, it was fine. Like, it wasn't completely unenjoyable, but it's the kind of game that I feel like would be more detrimental for me to play, and you'd be able to tell that I was enjoying it less, kind of thing. Whereas I have really been enjoying Pokemon recently, because it's nice to have a new Pokemon game, and, like, doing... just, like, running around and exploring and stuff, and, like, even the battles and stuff are quite fun, you know? And, like, it was exciting getting my first shiny the other day. stuff like that. And like, since they announced the big Animal Crossing update, which we will be streaming in January, by the way, I've been excited to get back to Animal Crossing and like do the occasional villager hunt or whatever. So like, I've actually been enjoying streaming recently, which I think you guys can tell because there's been like fairly frequent streams recently by my standards. So I think you can tell that I've like kind of been enjoying what I've been playing. Sorry, I've been yapping a lot. I need a drink. There we go. You do what you feel is best for you. I'm always on board what you play on stream. Thank you, G. I was like it when I streamed The Witcher 3. I tried to play it for others instead of playing the game for me, but the important thing is if you're having fun and you have people doing the stream for the journey, that's the best. Exactly. And like, I'm hoping that even if you guys aren't mega interested in the game, I'm hoping you'll still come to like keep me company and like see me be excited about a silly game that I enjoy. Do you really need to finish it? You played and really given it a good shot. I don't feel like you owe more Pico Park. Maybe not. Like, maybe I could just finish Pico Park off stream, but then I'm dumb. And I was like, hey, let's do Pico Park 2 as a charity incentive, and we also hit that one, so I still need to stream Pico Park 2 at some point, even if I don't finish Pico Park 1 on stream. But if you guys don't mind, I want to wait until I'm, like, in a good headspace for that, so... Like, with all the charity incentives I still owe, I am very aware that I owe them, and I promise I will get to them, but you may just have to wait a little bit for some of them until I'm in a good headspace for some of the games that we have. Like, for example, I owe a horror game, which I fully intended to do in October, but I kind of fell off with the horror, and I kind of fell off a bit with streaming in October. I have a lot of horror games on my Steam right now. I don't know which one I want to do yet. I have a couple of ideas. But, like, horror will happen. It just will happen when I'm in a good headspace for it. I owe a dating sim, but I need to get a few people together to do the dating sim with me. Because it was, like, Amii and friends to a dating sim. So I need to get in a good headspace for that and also find friends to voice characters in said dating sim. It might be Hooked on You though, because I also did Amii will do the Bing Bong route on Hooked on You, so I may have to do that too. And then I know that I owe Balatro. I know people have been excited for Balatro, and I am excited to play Balatro, but again, I need to like be in the right headspace, so I would like to do Balatro soon, but I also want to like follow the good headspace kind of thing. I can't word properly today, but I hope you know what I mean. Always love jumping in the stream and seeing everyone, even if it's a short time, but always enjoy the vibe. Yeah, like, I like when people just, like, come and chill and vibe with me. It's fun. Like, it makes it feel not necessarily rewarding, but, like, it's nice when there's people, like, chilling and chatting together and stuff, you know? Even if it's a charity incentive or similar, I feel like if you play it on stream but don't finish it because you just don't enjoy it or burn out on it, it's completely alright to just move on. True. Like, it's not like I didn't do any Eco Park. Like, we did do over half the game, so that was still, like, a substantial chunk of it. So, I'll see how I feel. A dub for games sounds like fun. Hopefully. I think I expressed this before, but I would be down to do a voice in a dating sim. Thank you, Wes. I think I did have a list somewhere of people who said that they'd want to do the dating sim. So, like, I'll have to chase people up on that. I don't remember how many people there are in Hooked on You. Like, I think there's Dwight, Claudette, obviously there's Huntress, Spirit, Trapper, Bing Bong. Neon is going to be Bing Bong for me. He's already agreed to that. There's like the narrator, I think. And then there's Trickster. I don't know if there's anyone else. So there's like 8. And then I have to do one of them. And Neon's doing one of them. So then there's 6 voices up for grabs still. So I need to figure that out. Also, apologies to anyone who isn't subbed and stuff, but ads are gonna hit in about a minute or so. I have to run ads like every hour for like 3 minutes. So apologies to anyone who gets stuck in ads. I appreciate you if you hang around for the ads, but I understand if you don't want to hang around for the ads as well. We're not really doing an awful lot apart from yapping, so you might miss a little bit of the yapping, but beyond that, I hope that the ads are chill for you. I've said it many times before, watching you play something you enjoy is 100 times better than watching you torture yourself with things you just don't enjoy, even if it's something you promised to play. True. I wanna at least start to, I wanna at least start something that I promised that I'd do. Also, I'm still down to do Pico Park, even though the game is potentially stressful, but I won't do it for me. I'm doing it to try to give you peace of mind and say you definitely have a full stack. I appreciate that, Wes. Thank you. Also, you can write something there in case you want to... It just make... Hold on. Brain. So, when I was setting up the villager chat thing, it said that I had to put the typing on for reroll villager, even though you can't pick a specific villager if you re-roll it randomly. So that's why you can write something there, because the person who made the Animal Crossing chat was like, if you do it for like channel points, you have to have like the space to write something, even though you can't, like, for example, you can't write like Audi and get Audi for that. Like, you'd have to choose your villager for that. But for the reroll, it was just like, yeah, you can just write something there. So I don't have a pet on the screen. I can't pet any of them. I have to run to the store before they close, but I'll be back. Okay. I hope you get something nice at the store, Chris. Yeah, it's because of coding stuff. Also, Proto had to disappear, so I am going to replace Proto with me. Because then I get to pet a red panda, so... I pet the red panda! But yeah, I think that the general plan is gonna be, I'm gonna restart Xenoblade. And then I'll do like at least one substantial stream of that per week, as well as other stuff. And I'll try not to stress too much about the charity incentives that I owe. Like, knowing me, I will still stress about it, but everyone's telling me not to stress about it, so I would try not to stress about it too much, if I can help it. Knowing me, I still will, but the fact that multiple of you have said, like, yeah, don't stress about it, then, like, that's reassuring. I just need reassurance sometimes, you know? Like, reassurance is nice. I wish there was a way I could re-roll Jin, because I don't want him to be Olaf, but, like, unless I go log onto his account, which I can't be asked to do, I don't think I can re-roll it, so... I wonder what happens if I hit a mill with the points on, like, the mana point. I can't spell. Elect. There we go. Yeah, I still don't know what I want to do today. Like, we've been testing this, and it seems like it works pretty well. I don't know what else I want to do today, though. I've only been live for about an hour, so it seems silly to end, but I don't know what else I want to do. Although, like, one of the games that I haven't played in a while, but I did start streaming, is, it's called Tiny Bookshop. It's been so long since I played it, I've forgotten what it's called. I think it's Tiny Bookshop and not, like, Little Bookshop. I'm thinking of Little Corners, I think, but yeah. Like, I could do some more Tiny Bookshop. Yeah, Tiny Bookshop. I could do some of that, maybe. Because I do like that game a lot. And I was really enjoying it. That was like my mainstream game for a bit. Without any more context, Wolf or Oni? I'm gonna say Wolf. I like a good Wolf. Bookshop? Yeah, Tiny Bookshop. I might do some of that. I don't know what else I have. I have a lot of Steam games. I don't know what I have installed at the moment. So there's like a Tiny Bookshop. I have Vampire Survivors, but I don't think I fancy that today. I would like to go back to Vampire Survivors as well at some point, because I really love that game. It's so fun. Sticky Business is also fun, but I've also kind of completed that. And I don't fancy making stickers right now. Oh, also, do you guys like games like Slay the Spire? I know that Whis does. But, like, I have a few games similar to Slay the Spire, and I'm wondering if maybe that would be fun to stream. I just have a bunch of demos at some point that I could... Oh yeah, Moonstone Island. I forgot I had that. I really enjoyed it when I first played it, and then I just kind of fell off it. Sorry, I don't know if this is boring, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to play. Anyone else have some contextless input, or do I go with Wolf X? It depends if you want to wait and see if people give you feedback, or whether you just want to play the game. Because I assume that you're playing a game. The answer for that. Oh yeah, Little Corners is fun too. I think when I switch game, which will probably be soon, I think I'll do Tiny Bookshop actually, because it's been a while, and I love it. So I think that will be the game we do. I'm down with Slay the Spire or Spire Likes. Good. I bought one recently that looks really good, so... It looked so good that it convinced Neil to buy it as well, so, yeah. Oh, also, did you see the game that I tagged you and Neon in earlier, Wes? I think I did it in Neon. It's called Hunter's Moon, a Sovereign Syndicate adventure. It was this one, in case you didn't see it. It seemed intriguing. Also, for context, I want to see what happens if we hit 1 mil, so... We're gonna stick with this until I get to that, and then I'll probably switch to probably Tiny Bookshop, because I kind of fancy that now. Okay, my background song for Street Fighter will be White Wolf by Roses of Thieves. Hey! I thought we were picking a character, but nice. Oh, you did see it. Nice. I haven't looked into it too much, but it seems to be another Spire. Like, it does. It has a really cool art style. So... I thought I was picking between Terry Bogard and Akuma, but that makes sense too, actually. Yeah, I thought it was going to be characters, to be honest. So what was Oni in the context then, Wes? Like, if we chose Oni, what were we picking? I'm intrigued to see what the other choice would have been. I thought I had some headache tablets on my PC, but I don't. That's not ideal. Oh, I do, I think. Oh wait, is the box empty? The box is empty. It'll be fine. It's also a song? Ah, okay. I found tablets. Cool. I know that sounds really bad out of context, but I have a headache, so I'm gonna take some headache tablets quickly. And then shortly we'll switch to any bookshop. Oni would have been Oni Slayers by Neon Oni. Ah, I see. What were the other options I could do? So for the familiar naming, do raffle, which is what we did. Chatters, where it randomly picks from recent chatters. Followers, randomly choosing from recent followers, which is interesting. And then subscribers, so randomly choose from recent subscribers. Maybe we should test that. We'll do subscribers, because then I don't have to call out people who followed, kind of thing. I know it kind of calls out people who subbed, but like most people share resub messages, so I feel like that would be easier than like people who followed and wish to remain anonymous and stuff. Maybe not. Oh, welcome in, Hippie Viking. I hope you're all good. I'm gonna lurk because I've got work to do, but wanted to show some support. I appreciate it, thank you. I hope that the work goes well. When I'm debating between a small selection of 2 to 3 things, I like giving a small description of the things as an out of context question, which for me has worked wonders so far. Yeah, honestly, it's a good idea to do that, I think. Unless I mean recent subscribers, as in recent this stream. Because right now they're just showing up as like hatchling and like Sprite. Oh, well, I think I've tested the changes in this enough for today. But for the most part, it seems to work. Like, the subscribers thing didn't work, but I'm wondering if that's just because it has to be people who have subbed to this stream, as opposed to just, like, recently. I'm not too sure. But when it was Raffle, it worked. And, like, the commands in chat seem to work. Like, if I do pat, then my red panda gets petted. So, that all works. Which is cool. I like that you guys can also, like, help me collect the mana as well in case I forget. Very handy. That will come in handy for Neon as well if he streams this, because Neon says that he forgets to collect the mana, like, all the time. So that's handy.